Hey guys, welcome to Victory TV with Charlette. I'm super excited to be back with you guys. It's been a minute, but guess what? We have a special guest here. But I just want to say welcome back. Thank you for hanging in there with me through all of last year. And now we back live here online, Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to be on Clubhouse as well soon. So it's all in the works, you guys. It's all in the works. We got the victory. So again, Victory TV, this platform is for individuals who are making an impact in the community, and they are here to share their victory story. So our guest this evening is Miss Kendra C Sykes.
Yes.
She is a CEO of B&B Publishing Company. She's a wife. She's a mother. She's a business consultant. She's just doing it all. So I had the pleasure of interviewing her today. Hi, Miss Kendra.
Hey, how are you?
I am well. I'm well. You're looking amazing.
Well, thank you, girl. Thank you.
Yes, doing all these great things with these authors. So as you guys know, if you've been tuning into Victory TV any amount of time or anything that we do here, I help people self-publish. Miss Kendra is a publisher. Well, she helped authors, and mostly lots of times it's first-time authors publish their first book. So I would like for her to tell you a little bit about what she do and how she's helping everyone.
Well, amen. Well, first of all, thank you for having me on this wonderful show. It's such a pleasure to be on here. One thing that I think about when we come on here and just be able to share a little bit about our business, it's just a way of being able to help the community. So first of all, I'm just honored to be here. And I pray that my story and just any information will be a blessing to anybody out there that possibly may be considering or maybe sitting on that thought or feel like that you have a book out there or just maybe want some information. You feel like you want to self-publish or you want to publish. So hopefully me and Miss Charlette here will be able to kind of clarify a lot of that to you. Well, first of all, you gave a wonderful introduction, but just to kind of clarify a little bit more about who I am, for those that don't know me, I am Kendra C Sykes, and I'm the CEO of B&B Publishing Company. People also know me as the bookologist, okay? The book doctor. And why they do that? Because I take my experience as a best-selling author and storytelling passion to be the midwife to those that have powerful stories in their belly. It's many people out there that want to publish books, they just don't know how to get it out. So what I do as a publisher, I take the place as a midwife and I help you give birth and push those books out of your belly. So yes, that's a little bit about my company. B&B Publishing Company, we've been in business since 2017. So we've been doing this for a long time. And honestly, y'all, I'll be honest, B&B Publishing Company is God ordained. And I say that because this is something that God told me to do. And the reason why is because, as I stated before, just a little bit in my introduction, everybody has something in their belly to give birth to in testimony form. But what better way to be able to reach the masses and by telling a story in book form? I actually started B&B Publishing Company as a birth to my own book. I wrote my own book in 2016. And from there, God saw how so many people was, inspired by that book, by me telling my testimony. And to be honest, I didn't really have nobody guiding me. I didn't have nobody to tell me how to put pen to paper, my thoughts on paper. I didn't have anybody to push me to kind of get it going. I was procrastinating for such a long time, but I gave birth. But God told me that he wanted me to be that midwife to those that have powerful stories in their belly. So a little bit more about B&B Publishing Company. We are a one-stop shop. And what we do is we pretty much we help you with everything, you know what I mean? From beginning to the end, we have, for those that need help with just kind of getting their thoughts on paper, we help coach. We have writers coaching. We do formatting. We do editing. We do book cover design. We do PR. We do marketing. We do distribution. We print. We pretty much do it all. So that's what differentiates me and sets me apart from different publishers is what I would think is because we're a one-stop shop. You come to me, you just get your story out there, and we'll handle the rest for you. So I hope that wasn't a really long introduction, but in a nutshell, who I am is Kendra C Sykes.
No, it was great. It was perfect. And it just allowed, everyone to see what is all that you do. And I like the fact that you said bookologist, you're an expert in what you do. But I want to piggyback on what you said. You said you started your book and you needed help getting your book out there. What is the title of your book and how can people find it?
Okay, so the first book, the one that birthed B&B Publishing Company, is called Rebirth from Curse. It's basically shedding a light on my testimony, how God brought me from being, in the streets, for somebody that God delivered from, addiction, for somebody that God delivered from self-hatred. I'm someone that God delivered from all kinds of things. I mean, y'all looking at basically a miracle. If it wasn't for God in 2012, I could have lost my life to an overdose, but God delivered me from that. And so now I'm standing here as a testimony for somebody that God set free, and now he's using me. And so I just want to say this real quick. I feel in my spirit to say there's many people out there, you may be going through something, or maybe you have a past, but you feel like you can't write your story. Let me tell you something. You don't have to be ashamed of what you've been through. I put it all out on paper. Let me tell you why, because I no longer live there. When you know God delivered you from something, you don't have to be afraid to share your testimony. So that's my book, Rebirth from Curse. It's just talking about how God delivered me from generational cycles of abuse and drug addiction and things of that nature. You can find it on Amazon, and you can also just reach out to me as well to be able to give my personal testimony, Rebirth from Curse.
Amazing. I really appreciate you for sharing that with us. But Miss Kendra, what do you have coming up? What is next for you? I know I looked through your Facebook. We just met, you guys. So I love networking with great people that's impacting the community, because I feel like their story should be out. Why? Because they can help so many other people. And Miss Kendra is one of those people. So what is something next that you have coming up that you want to share with the people?
Absolutely. Well, listen, we are always taking submissions. Listen, if you feel like you have a story in your belly, if you feel like you got a journal, a magazine, whatever it is, reach out to me. We are always taking submissions. So that's something I'm always got coming up next. Also, I am getting ready to put out a flyer to introduce my Right to Heal workshop. Like I said, it's so much healing when you're writing your testimonies. People out there that is a form of healing to them. So I'm going to be hosting my Right to Heal workshop, and I'm going to be posting that soon. I don't have a date set in stone, but keep looking out, keep your notifications on, and be following me on social media, and you'll see more information about my workshop. I really believe that not only is going to be able to push people into entrepreneurship, but also into deliverance, because you're going to be able to write through your healing. And it's a process through that. I'm going to be sharing you on the tips that you can write when moving through writer's block, to be able to just kind of pour out from pen to paper, and how to be able to organize your story in book form. So I'm going to be sharing details about that. So again, I'll be having the date on that as well. The next thing I got coming up, I do have some authors that I just finished publishing their book. So we got some book signings that I'm going to be posting. Y'all please support. It's not just about Kendra C Sykes, the bookologist, and B&B Publishing Company. I have so many clients under my belt that is doing great things, and they have great stories. So be watching out, look at the flyers. We have so many good books that we're getting ready to publish. So please stay tuned and support.
Amazing. Before we get out of here, I want you to tell that person who's sitting on their thoughts and procrastinating in writing their book. You talked about the healing of writing, but also tell them the healing that someone else can get through their story. They may think their story is like horrendous, but someone can get the breakthrough from their story. So can you share that with them?
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. This is what I go by and what I stand on and what I believe. And it's a quote that I use all the time. I want you, if you are sitting on your couch, or you are knowing that you feel like God has called you to write a book, I want you to unpack your past. I want you to unlock your story and then write to be a light to somebody else. What if your book was the one that breaks somebody else free? What if it was your book that's the one to release the change from somebody else? Or maybe if you're a business owner out there and you know that you got that expertise to be able to encourage or empower the next business owner that feel like they got something in their belly, and they'll be able to put their business ideas out there too. So if you know that you got a book in your belly, unlock your past, unpack your story, and then write to be a light to someone else.
You guys, you see why I invited her to the Victory TV show. She just told us her victory stories. Also, she helped you guys. Once you do write that book, when you start writing, going through your healing process, guess what? She can get you on Fox. She didn't get NBC, podcast, radio. She didn't share that part, but the people that she have helped publish books, she also promote them as well with PR work as well. So definitely check her out. where they can find you, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes, ma'am. You can really pretty much find me anywhere. You can just pretty much Google my name, Kendra C Sykes, and it'll kind of connect you to where I'm located. But most of the time, you can reach me on Facebook. I'm always on social media at Kendra C Sykes. And also just type in Kendra C Sykes on Instagram, type in Kendra C Sykes on Twitter, and it'll take you right to my links. You can also go follow my business page, B&B Publishing Company, and that way you'll see, you follow a lot of my work that I'm doing, and also a lot of the books that I'm getting ready to publish as well. Or you can go to my website if you feel like this is the sign that you needed. If you feel like that listening to my interview today with the wonderful Miss Charlette on Victory TV, and you know that this is God calling you, and he said, write that book, I want you to go to garbuniversity.com/publishing, and you can see a list of all my packages. Listen, like I said, we do it all. So we ghostwrite, we pretty much do it all. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is just bring us your idea, and we'll take it from there. It was a pleasure to be on Victory TV today with Miss Charlette.
Awesome. And I appreciate you so much. I know time is valuable. You guys go to her page, go connect with her. She's out here in the community. She's available for you. She could be doing anything else. She's a family person. She could be doing anything else, but she made a choice to be here available to you and helping you. So don't take that lightly. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying yes. And you guys, we'll be back here next week with another great entrepreneur sharing their victorious story, where your story matters, here on Victory TV with Charlette. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. God bless you.
I'ma just keep on smiling.
All right.